everybody, it's Todd with the Combustion Guys, and I was a little bit bored today, getting ready to going to SeaWorld later tonight. So I thought, well, I've had a speaker buzzing on the Firebird basically ever since I've gotten it. Remember, it's a '96, so I thought, well, I've got some extra speakers from the Camaro project. You've seen those videos, so I thought, well, I got a little bit of time. Let me pull the door panel off and see what's going on. And I'd never had these door panels off, so there's quite a few little bolts and screws and different ways to keep this on. You've got three large Phillips heads, it's a little bit different, that keep this on here. And it looks like you got some little slides. I'll have to look at the door panel. But everything's pretty tight on the driver's side. So you got one here, 1, 2, and 3 right there. So different bolts and screws, and then one right here. So we'll show you the reverse going in. I also found out there's these little bulbs right here, and what they do is they fit into this little spot right there, and I don't think those have ever worked in this car. So it's funny, had the car since 15, learned new stuff about it still. And the guy that I bought it from had said that he had fixed the door windows motors, and it seems like it is working okay. Something tells me that this side of the car, yeah, this used to be a white door. Now I think the right side of the car had been wrecked, so it's pretty obvious that this is a replacement door. But it's pretty white. I'll have to show Bear. This is definitely not the original door. So all kind of new stuff you learn. But I'm working on the speaker here, and there is no rubber left. That's just a cone. No rubber left whatsoever, and it looks like it's got this weird sort of resistors and stuff. I've got to pull off this frame here, but you know, it's not a bad system. I got a couple of speaker options I'm going to try to use. This came out of the Camaro project, so gotta see if any of these will work. Get rid of the buzz, because you know, we don't use it strictly for racing. We do enjoy driving up and a few hours a day and checking out Hot Wheels, talking to Ted, so we might be in it for a few hours. So having the tunes pumping just right is kind of a plus. So see if we can figure this out. I'm gonna get this out, and we'll go from there. And not that you wanted to see this video per se, but I almost didn't make it, so just didn't think about it. But working on it now. We'll see if it turns out. And either way, thanks for watching. Alright, so here's the old monstrosity. Look at all the components there. Pretty good system. So nice magnet size on that too, but yeah, if you look close though, there's just no rim, no absorbent cushion around. So anyways, but what I found out was we went ahead and snipped off the quick connect on that, and I'm just going to splice my wires straight to that. Wait for it to adjust here. So I ran my solid white to the red, and then the black stripe to the red stripe. Tested it with some Christmas music on the radio, and sounded pretty good. And even though we've got a little bit of a weak connection here, it sounded good. So we're going to install it, and it looks like with the way this is set up, we can install this back, and the ears to the new speaker will screw in perfectly to this. So one of the easiest speaker swaps I've done in a long time. The Suburbans, the full-size trucks and stuff, you've really got to kind of modify those a little bit to make aftermarket speakers work, which is kind of stinks, but hey, way it goes. So I'm going to button this back up and get back with you after we run some squeeze connects here. Alright everybody, just showing Bear the new collection. We got our speakers wired up, connected, and bolted into our little panel. So we're gonna put it back in there, put all this back up. I'll try the video along the way, and we'll go from there. But it'd be nice to have this fixed. First speaker in 23 years. That sound right? So pretty cool. Alright, here we go. Get all installed nicely.
Z88
It's pretty good.
It's 10:48. This might make you laugh. Today is National Personal Space Day. All of us
It's
introverts
good.
said amen, especially if you've been surrounded by a ton of people lately.
So it's definitely got a good sound.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas
It definitely must be Christmas time. Alright, so there you go. Not bad. We're going to work on putting this back together, and I'll bring the camera back and show you there. Alright, so here's our door panel, which thankfully is in good shape for how old it is. So you got the lower tabs here. I thought it might have had the old little push button pieces, but that's not the case. So you've got your holes to drill into, or to bolt in here, 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 and then down through the bottom. So basically it's like a GM truck where you line it up, slide it on. So let me get in place and I'll show you where the bolts go. Alrighty, so we got the door panel back on, and what seemed that was a little bit tricky. What seemed to be easier was to focus on the front here, and because this tab was a little bit stinky to get to, so set this first and the back kind of goes in place. So we have a hole, screw hole here, 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 and then here. I think that's it. Oh, and then one right there. And then that's all it takes to get back together. You got your little trick here with this piece, where you kind of like on my old Corsica, you slide it in, snap it in. Thankfully this piece is in good shape too for how old it is. And we'll slide that on first, but you gotta do that bolt hole first and then slide this on. So, and then our switches will connect into that, and you get the tabs right there. Thankfully they're in good shape still. And we got our plugs here. I'm going to see if I can do some research on how to find this bowl, because that was kind of cool. I'd like to see that. There's that little module. Oh, that's a little red light. Oh, that'd be too cool if I could get that working again. I wonder if I could just put an LED on there. That'd be too cool, wouldn't it? Oh yeah. Let's see what I got. I can make something work maybe. Alright, we'll wrap it up here.